Okay, back to the story. So, after I got my drink out of my army stuff, so yeah. So back to where I was at. Last time I said was the box. We put the phones in the box, right? So we went to do our physicals. What they did was basically First I did was go give my blood pressure out. Then we got fill out all the paperwork about the medical history and whatnot on there, how they do it, and how they sign all the paperwork with the new way of signing the date, which is the year, month, then number, day. So remember that year, month, number. Year, month, day. Year, month, day. Year, month, day. So, yeah, signed all the paperwork out and whatnot, and from there, we went to get the P test. Yes, they do P test. We went to go get the P test. From there, we went straight to give our blood. We did a line. Give our blood. Then we went to get our hearing and vision checked. Then after we got our vision checked first. Then we got our hearing checked. We got our vision checked. Then we got our hearing checked. Then we went to the doctor. What they did was basically, I'm gonna give you the whole detail. They did the ear check, the eye check, the physical, the nuts. If you're a male, the nuts. I don't know what they do with the girls. You should ask a girl who did the army. And there are a lot of YouTube channels that did army for the female version, but I can never find males for some reason. So I don't know. So they did the physical. They checked the nuts, cough, sigh, whatnot, and they tell you. This is the funny thing. This is the awkward thing too. I'm gonna tell you. They told the males to bend over and spread your ass cheeks. Yes, I said it. It's bend over and spread your ass cheeks. All they're gonna do is peek at it. They're not gonna put the finger up. They're just gonna peek at it. I don't know why, but they do. So you bend back up, put your clothes right back on, and you sit in your drawers for a minute to check your heartbeat, your back, spine, whatnot. Then after we did that, we went straight to the big open area building to get our height, our weight, do the duck walk, do the exercises, the little arm swings, PE exercises, the stretches. See how if you bend up straight, the back, the duck walk. Then after that, after we got our physical checks and everything. We did the hearing, check our ears. We went in the big room, sit down, check everything, did the ears. You experienced all this, so I'm just telling the details of what everything is. And we went back into the janitor office, not the janitor, but the guidance counselor, your army recruiter guy person, whatever you want to call him. And we went back into their office to get our paperwork or get a phone and whatnot. But they told us to sit down in the lobby because at my MEPS office, the computers were down. Because it was something for the external network and whatnot because the system wasn't working. So we all had to go back to the old room to get our paperwork out, for our contract and everything. So, yeah, we did that. We drove back to the office, got my paperwork signed, filled all the paperwork out. It took me a long time. We've been there for damn near 12 hours prior before I even went out do the fill out the contract. And this is all around 2:30 max. Yeah, for practically 11, 12 hours. Yeah, since 3:30, 3:45 to that, 12 hours, long time, huh? So yeah, I went to get my paperwork signed. I had to change my job because at first I had 92 golf with Airbound, but like I said in the previous video, that I wanted to do a job that created and that I need to do to fall back on if I become a civilian again, which is 88 mic, which is motor operator, transport operator, and whatnot. Basically, aka truck driver. Yeah, we drive all the infantry and around and whatnot and fill out paperwork and stuff like that. And that's what I was saying. So we went back to that, and I got my job. I did all the paperwork. Talked to some of the recruiters. Talked to some of the sergeants that was at MEPS. Waited. waited, ate. Oh, the lunch was alright. All we had was subs, chips, cookies, soda, water, milk, and an apple and some type of fruit, depending on what type of fruit you wanted. It was majority of apples, red apples, and I had the last green apple. Yay, I get the last stuff. So, then went back into the office, into the waiting room. I went in the office to get my phone. So, you can't have your phone if you're not doing nothing, but you have to go back in the cafeteria to use it. But I don't know how it is in other states, but that was how it is when I went and everything. So, from there, I went, got my phone. I just started texting people, told my recruiter what's happening, and got my paperwork filled out. Went back, talked to the person that we need to fill our contract out and do our fingerprints, because we get fingerprint 3 times. Once at the recruiter's office, the next time was at the MEPS when you do your ASVAB, and the last time was with the head person of the Army, or yeah, head person of the person you do your contract signing with. Yeah, he checks your fingerprint to send it to the FBI. That's the real FBI. And after we did that, we went back to, oh, that's when we got to get the sworn in. And around this time was already 4 o'clock. Well, 3:35, 3:45. We went back to get our fingerprints. It was 3:50. We went in the office, we went in the cafeteria to do the briefing. We're in the briefing room to do another briefing. Tell us what to say, how to say it, how to greet the commander of the army and the commander of the sergeants, commander of the army, how to stand at attention and parade rest, how to salute, what to say, your sworn in speech, and everything like that. So once it hit 4 o'clock, we went to the flag room, practiced it. I was killing it. I told everybody to shut up because everybody was talking while we was in saluting, while we was in parade rest. We're not supposed to talk, period, in parade rest. So I told them to shut up while we was in parade rest. That was my fault, but I had to take control, tell everybody to shut up and whatnot. And yeah, so after we did the flag in, we got our stuff and went home. Called my sergeant, told him that he came. He was outside when I was doing my swearing. So came, waited, because they were trying to organize everything. And yeah, my day at MEPS, well, my experience, it was a long, boring one because it felt like I was at a doctor's office. Technically I was, but wasn't. But it was also fun because I got to I still got to talk to the people who was at the hotel with me and everything. But that was the funniest part of the whole experience too. And that's basically it. That's my experience at MEP. So now I had my job. I had my ship date. I had my ship date before I even knew. And I had my ship date and my job before I even went to MEPS to get my physical. So my date is April 15th of 2013. I go to Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. I'm an 88 Mike, aka 88M, aka motor transport operator. And yeah, now I'm just waiting on my first future soldier. I already have my orientation Wednesday. I was supposed to go to my future soldier training on Thursday, but I didn't know. I got mixed up on the information. But so Monday I'm going back to the office to talk to the recruiter and get my friend who wants to join to talk to his recruiter because he been slipping bad. He been sleep bad. And so once he joins, hopefully it's before I leave, I get my E3 because I'm gonna already pass this PT test. It's like nothing. Ghetto style. I don't know how much. Stop playing. Yeah, but and I'm just waiting on my date. If you got any questions, because I want to do a Q&A for my next video. If you got any questions for me, put them down in the comment section or Twitter me them, or yeah, because I look at all my messages because it comes on my phone, which I'm doing right now. So yeah, bye. Deuces 1.